Okay, originally I was gonna record another video, but that one is a rant and I don't really want to, I don't feel like being, like, angry today.
She's always cold despite the weather. She needs sun. She's so pale. You think she's had enough? It's not enough. She always wants more. She always wants more of my leather and my fur and my nails.
Hi guys, my name's Billy and I'm Silly and this is Billy is Silly, and today I actually wanted to do something kind of special. I don't really know what to call it. I found one of my old notebooks and I used to write as a kid. I still write now. I like writing. It's my main hobby. I do it every day. But I found two of my old stories in here. The one that I'm going to be reading today is called Mermaid of Mystic Creek. But first I'm going to offer a little context because I think it needs it. So I wrote this story when I was 10 years old. I actually added it up because there's a movie referenced in here that came out when I was 10. So I was 10 years old. I was obsessed with mermaids a little bit. I really loved mermaids, horses, pirates. Those were three big things I was into. And you'll see some of those other things reflected in the sequel to this. I don't really know if it counts because it doesn't really have the same characters. But yeah, I wrote it all as a kid. And I actually typed it up on Wattpad and I'm going to publish it after this video. So if you want to read along, check the link in the description. Now I'm missing the first page and a half from this story. I don't know what happened to it. Here's the remainder. But thankfully, from what I can read on here, I can deduce what happened. So the story is about Emily, which was basically me. And she wakes up and she lives in this suburb, I guess. I didn't plan out, I didn't know what settings were back then. There's a beach and a creek within the same town for some reason. And Emily and her three friends, Angel, or spelled Angle most of the time because I was 10, Madison, and Olivia, which were actually based off of a few friends that I used to know. I don't have any friends anymore. But from what I can read here, Emily woke up. It's following her. She goes to see her friends and they all go to the creek there, which is called Mystic Creek. Ooh. And they go to the creek. One of them has a bag of gummy worms and they drop one in the lake. And then this creepy old dude shows up and he's like, "Don't be doing that." And they see a big fish. And they get freaked out, or at least Emily does, and goes back home and they call animal control, and that's where I'm picking up on this page. She's on the phone with animal control. Yeah. Let's get to laughing because this gets ridiculous. I wish I'd written more as a kid because these are hilarious to read. I'm only going to be reading Mermaids of Mystic Creek this time. The other one is called Secrets of Mystic Creek. Yeah, I saw it. But it's probably going to take me a little while to read all this. Just to get all this through the spelling mistakes and trying to figure out what words I was trying to write. So it starts with think. So, do you think that you can catch a human-sized fish? Asked Emily on the phone. Okay, but do you think you should? CHOULD. Do you think you could wait till this weekend? Asked a man. Sure, said Emily. Do you want... Do you want a SWAT team? Asked the man. Sure, said Emily. Bye, said Emily, hanging up the phone. I didn't know animal control had SWAT teams. Oh boy, that should be the kind of warning going into this how silly and ridiculous it is. how my 10-year-old brain perceived the world. I don't remember writing this. My brother is coming home today, aka pain in the butt, she said. Let's go to the mall, said Olivia. By the way, I stole this joke from Hannah Montana. Like, straight up. Let's go to the mall, said Olivia. No, let's go to the beach, said Emily. But the mall has cute clothes, said Olivia. But the beach has cute boys, said Emily. To the beach, shouted the girls, and they ran outside. I stole that from Hannah Montana. Another thing I was obsessed with for a little while. Late afternoon, they came home. Hey, Emily, let's go down to the creek again tonight, said Angle. Yeah, Emily, please? Okay, said Emily. That night, ... Now, asked Angle. Okay, let's go, said Emily, before they had their day clothes on. I'm assuming I meant they had their day clothes on before they went to sleep. They juped out of bed and went outside. They grabbed their bikes and rode to the creek. They got down by the water and started walking down it. Down the water? They're Jesus now. Then they saw her lying there on the ground. She looked at least 16 years old like everyone. Pause ×2. Because at 10 years old, I thought when I turned 16, everything was going to be super rad. I'm going to have a hot boyfriend, the car of my choice, and I'm going to have an awesome job. None of those things happened. But to me, like, 16 was the epitome of being grown up. That's when you get your real freedom and stuff like that. Disney Channel, you lied to me. Being 16 wasn't good at all. She had long blonde hair and blue and green scales were all over her and her body. Her face was beautiful. She didn't have any clothes on and she was laying on her side. Luckily, Emily had a towel in her bag to cover the girl's body. Was she dead? No. Do you think she's the mermaid? That's quite a jump. This is quite a jump up, Madison. What heck no, said Emily. Well, we can't Gus leave her here, said Emily. Luckily, Big Brother started to drive by, but stopped when he noticed that the girls were his. You can't just refer to them by their name. What are you doing? He said. His name was Josh. He had dark brown, short, wavy hair and bluish eyes. He was 16 years old. I wrote 18 originally, but I guess even at 10 years old, I realized that that's probably frowned upon. 18-year-old hitting on a 16-year-old that just found by the lake. He was muscular and he had on a red shirt and tan shorts and a black necklace with a shark's tooth on it. When I was a kid, I thought shark tooth necklaces were the coolest thing ever. Every time my mom brought me down to the coast, we would stop by those touristy shops and I would buy one, and it would always be a really plain, like, black string with a shark's tooth on it, but I thought those were lit. I thought those were cool. And so I guess I was just like, yeah, he's got a shark tooth necklace because he's a cool dude. Can you help us? Asked Emily. What do you need? Asked Josh. I need you to help us get this girl home, said Emily. Let's just kidnap this random woman we find. Is she crazy? Who knows? Is she lost? Who knows? Why inform the authorities about this? Okay, asked Emily. Okay, but she is riding in the front, he said. What? Amara? said Emily. Can you? Asked Emily. Sure, said Josh, picking up the girl. Her blonde hair and arm hung down. I don't know why I specified that. He put her in the car and buckled her up. Everyone got in and buckled up. I'm just trying to imagine, like, if a police car just pulled them over and they saw this unconscious, naked woman with probably scales still all over her. Josh drove off. When they got home, they got the girl out and put her in the bed. It's still night, said Josh. Why don't you go to bed, he said. They took a 3-hour nap. When they woke up, it was 7:08. She looked at her... I thought that said cold. It says calendar. It's just misspelled and I can't write eggs at 10 years old. ... It was a school dance today. She had to pick up her dress tonight. She woke up everyone. Wait a minute. Where's the girl we picked up last night? Asked Emily. Huh? Ah! Bless. Screamed Olivia. Shh, said Emily. Where are your parents, Emily? Where are they? Do you want to wake up my parents? Yeah, where are they, Emily? Please tell me this. No, said Olivia. Okay, be quiet, said Emily. Help me find her, said Emily. Can you just... She said. She looked around. Okay, I guess I lost my pen because at this point I start writing in blue marker. And it's even harder to decipher than my regular writing, just saying something, because I write like I'm writing with my feet. She looked around and saw her door open. Oh no, said Emily. She could had a period, so I just didn't read it in like an exclamation point type of voice. She could be out of the house, said Olivia. Emily and Olivia went downstairs and saw her. She was asleep on the couch. Emily touched her and suddenly opened her eyes and scared Emily and Olivia by accident. Okay, for a second I thought Emily like forced open those ladies' lids. And I was about to be like, Emily, step off. Like, what's your name? Asked Olivia. Emily quickly put her hand on Olivia's mouth. Why, though? Like, shouldn't you have some form of way to address this stranger you picked up last night? Where are your parents, Emily? The girl turned around on the couch and went back to sleep. Just leave her alone, said Olivia. Angle and Madison came downstairs. What's she doing here? Asked Angle. This is the biggest like plot contrivance ever. I guess my 10-year-old brain couldn't find a way to like get her to admit that she was a mermaid other than this. My name is Alasia and I'm a mermaid, said the girl in her sleep. I'm glad you told me that plot point. Thank you very much, Alasia. She's the mermaid. Wait, she's the mermaid? Asked Emily. I don't know why I wrote it like that. I gotta call the animal control again. Said Emily. Can you call the police maybe instead? You've got a loon in your house. She ran to the phone. Hello? Asked a man. Hi, it's me again. Me again. I didn't leave any personal information last time. My address, my name, anything like that. Which I don't know why you would call someone over a giant fish anyway, like. Said Emily. Okay, what now? Asked the man. It's about the mermaid. I mean fish, said Emily. She's a girl now and she's older than us, okay? But it said 16 like the rest of them. You don't know that. You don't know anything about her. You just learned her name by sheer coincidence. And the dude just goes along with it. He's like, okay, said the man. What does she look like? Asked the man. Okay, she's got blonde hair and bluish eyes like my brother. Is that enough information? Information is so misspelled on here. Said and asked Emily. Sure, said the man. Bye and thanks, said Emily. Sure and bye, said the man. I like how everyone talks almost exactly the same in this good stuff. She put the phone down. Who were you talking to? Asked Josh. Surprised, she turned around. Josh, don't do that, yelled Emily. Shh, don't yell, said Josh. Why? Where are your parents? Josh leaned over and looked behind Emily. Who is that? Asked Josh. Alasia, answered Olivia. Shh, said Angle. Suddenly the girl turned over on the couch. Hi, she said. What's your name? She said. Josh, said Josh. She kept, with a C, her blanket on and got up. Emily watched as she did. I'll just follow her, said Emily. Good plan. Maybe let the possibly insane woman not left alone. That's a good idea. She left and went up to the stairs. About 10 minutes later, she headed down the steps in, I thought that said in A blue jeans. In A blue jeans shorts and a red shirt with one short sleeve. I should also mention that I thought I would be a really cool fashion designer, and apparently it's just like a tank on the side and it's just got one red, like regular t-shirt sleeve. That sounds like one of the worst things that you could possibly own. Josh stared at her. Whoa, she's hot, thought Josh. Emily was dressed in black shorts that said cheer on the butt of the pants and t-shirt with Jaguars printed out on the shirt. Inside the word was Jaguar spots. Ugh, that was hard to read. 2 reasons. The horrible writing and it's just chicken scratch. I can't hardly read it. Hi, said Josh. Josh held Elijah's hand and they both walked out the door. Bye, I guess. Like, you said hi and now you're holding hands. Alright, sure, Josh. Go ahead. Emily, Engel, Olivia, and Madison followed. Accidentally in Love plays. So I guess like it's montage time where they're out doing whatever they're doing. To the montage of Accidentally in Love. Wait a second, I thought they had a school dance to go to. It was mentioned like not even a page ago. Emily, what about that? I think when I wrote all of this in one go, if I remember. This is the first draft. And it's perfect. It's beautiful. I love it. 10 out of 10. Emily, Olivia, Madison, and Engel walked in the door. They were all laughing. They had just seen a movie called Shrek the Third, spelled Shriek. The meme lives on. Hey, remember when Shriek was trying to talk cool? Asked Emily. Hey, remember when Shriek said, my butt is scratching up a storm and I can't reach it? Asked Engel. I feel the bile creeping its way up my esophagus. Help me. Then behind them, yep and yeah, said Olivia. Then behind them walked Josh and Elijah holding hands. The other hand held Cokes, ... Josh was drinking his. I don't know why there had to be a pause for that. They walked in the door and everyone was staring at them. I would too. I'd be like, Josh, you barely know her, can you calm down? They quickly let go of each other's hands. Well, ... I guess I'll see you in the morning, said Josh, rubbing the back of his neck. Okay, I guess I'll see you in the morning too, said Elijah. Elijah hasn't said like a word about who she is, where she's from, why she is where she is, what happened. It's like she's just going along with it. Alright. Josh stayed downstairs while the girls went upstairs. Later that night, ... All the girls have gone to sleep except for Elijah. She sat up. Then she wanted to see Josh, so she got out of bed and went to his room. Elijah, this is a children's story, no. She walked over to his bed and woke him up. Who? Oh, said Josh. What are you doing tomorrow? Asked Elijah. You couldn't wait until tomorrow for this. How about on the deck? ... For dinner, said Josh sleepily. Sleepily. Not sleepily. Sleepily. Okay, so it's a date? Asked Elijah. Elijah, now it's your turn. You're taking this a little fast. Yeah, I guess you could say that, said Josh. Okay, I guess he's good to go. She went into the girls' room and went to sleep. Everyone got up before Alasia. Alasia opened her eye and looked at the clock. 12 o'clock p.m. Yikes, yelled Alasia. She put on her clothes and ran downstairs. The girls started talking to each other about the mall. This is like back in the era where like the only things that female characters and TV shows could talk about was shopping or boys or stereotypical female things. Like apparently that's how I thought all girls talk about things. Where's Josh? Asked Alasia. He went to his friend's house, said Engel. Okay, said Alasia. I wrote Emily at first and then I crossed out and put Alasia. Hey, what's with you and Josh? Asked Emily. Nothing. We're just having dinner together on the deck, said Alasia. Oh, really? Because you called it a date earlier. Good to know, so I can call animal control. Oh my god. The police would be a very good idea right now, thought Emily. Emily went to the phone. Hey, where are you going? Asked Madison. To call Mom and Dad. Where are they? Emily! Said Emily back. She ran to the phone and Madison ran back to talk to the girls about the mall. As females do. Hello? Asked a man. Hi, it's me again, said Emily. Okay, do you know where the mermaid is going to be? He's not even like questioning it. He's just like, mermaid. You said it was a fish, but I know you're a liar. Where's the mermaid? Asked the man. Yep, at 6 o'clock on the deck, said Emily. You didn't give him an address. You didn't give him a name or an address or anything. It's fine, don't question it. It's fine, it's cool. Later that afternoon, and the girls walked in with lots of bags. She saw Josh on the deck. Guys, I'm gonna go on the deck a minute, said Alasia. She dropped her bags and went on the deck. First off, where did you get the money to go shopping? You're like, I'm so confused and concerned about all of this. Hi, said Josh. Hi, said Alasia. That's gonna be their okay. Okay. Hi. Alasia came and sat by the candlelight. After they ate, they got up to watch the sunset together. Alasia almost kissed him when animal control attacked. Oh my god. I need like some dramatic music for this part. They grabbed Alasia and Josh. They kept Josh away from Alasia. Josh, yelled Alasia. Alasia. There's no exclamation part there, so I just read it in like a normal voice. Yelled Josh. No, yelled Alasia. They kept Josh away but put Alasia in the back of their car. So kidnapping for the second time. Josh? Asked Alasia. Josh! I'm guessing that's what it meant. There's just a line right there. So I'm guessing it means draw out the word. Josh! She yelled until she was gone. No, said Alasia. This was... I thought that said don't. This was a one-time chance that a monster like me could have love. It's so melodramatic. Oh my god. Also, mermaids are like, do they even count as monsters? Because they're like supposed to be one of the like prettiest things in the world, I guess, because they like drag sailors to their deaths, but isn't that what sirens do as well? The men ignored her sobs and kept driving. Kidnapping charges. Oh my god. Again. I keep losing pens and markers during this. She worked on picking the lock while pretending to sob. Mermaid, lockpick, avid shopper, I guess. She succeeded and fell out of the back and on the side of the coast where there was rocks. It's a good thing. She was unconscious. That is the worst spelling of unconscious I've ever seen. Meanwhile, Josh was coming to save her. Josh stopped and jumped out of his car to see to her. He lifted her head up, even though she might have like a neck injury. I would guess if she fell on the side of the road where there are rocks. Maybe call an ambulance, I don't know. Josh? Asked Alasia. Josh! Yelled Alasia, hugging him. Then when she was... There's scribbles right here and it's written in pencil. I'm trying my best. Then when she was leaning like to kiss him, I guess that was this. She changed to a mermaid and was lifted into the sky. Okay, I was about to be like, you're not pulling us Deus Ex Machina crap on me right now and having her like fly off into the sky. I would lose my mind. She went down inside sad. He placed his hand on her hair. I don't care if you a lion, tiger, or mermaid. I love you! And it's in caps. And that's all that matters, said Josh. Alasia smiled. She kissed him and changed to a human. They hugged. Also, this line, I don't care if you're a lion, tiger, or mermaid. I had a friend that was over at my house when I wrote this. So we had watched, I think it was Aquamarine. And it's kind of like a similar story to this. Minus the kidnapping, I guess. Hey, there's still the school dance. That was yesterday. They got their dresses and headed to it. This is so hard to read. What does it say? Feralicious? Oh my god. I tried to spell Fergalicious. Feralicious plays and they all dance. Wait, does Alasia, does she go to the dance? Does Josh go to the dance? Do they all attend the same school? If it's a school dance, what time of the year is it? I have so many questions! At the end, I guess, Josh and Alasia sat at a cliff. Josh had his arm around Alasia and they were watching the sunset over the water. At the swings, Engel and a boy with blonde hair and blue eyes were sitting side by side in the swings. Madison with a black-headed girl on the... Dropping gay hints before I even knew I was gay. Madison with a black-headed girl on the beach. Get it, Madison? Olivia with a brown-headed boy. And Emily with a red-headed boy. That makes sense that I would write myself with like a red-headed dude because I always thought redheads were cute. Redheads are cute. Fight me. Don't at me. While that happened, Hannah Montana's If We Were a Movie plays. Back up and see all of them by the sunset, ... I guess I'm like framing it how it would be in a movie. Like it would just pull, zoom back. Fade to black, show the names, play that happy song. Oh, that's the lyrics to the song. ... The end. Beautiful. Art. Someone put this up in a museum. Oh. This video is probably long enough. I don't know if I'm going to do the the sequel or not. I probably will, but you know, like, I take requests. If anyone wants to hear it, let me know. I would love to read it. So, let me know if you would like to hear the sequel or if this is just really dumb and you're like, go away, this is dumb. But thank you so much for watching and listening to a 10-year-old write pure art. Don't forget to like, favorite, and sub. I make new videos every Saturday, sometimes Sunday, because I'm lazy. Yep. Does anyone know what happened to this Earth to Jane brand, by the way? Like, I found them on Facebook, but do they still make stuff? I don't know.